There is a tomb 50 kilometers north of Paris, 5,000 years old. 316 people buried inside. Last month, scientists extracted DNA from 132 of them. And what they found changes how we understand the end of an entire way of life. Because something happened here. Not war, not migration. Something that erased an entire community. And for thousands of years, no one knew why. Until now. The site is called Bury, a stone tomb built around 3350 BCE. The people who built it weren't primitive. They were organized farmers. They planned. They built for the future. And this tomb wasn't random. DNA shows it belonged to one family. For nearly 200 years, almost everyone buried inside traces back to just 3 men. 3 brothers. Founders of an entire lineage. Parents, children, siblings, buried together. Generation after generation. This wasn't just a tomb. It was a dynasty. Then, researchers found one of the founders, BUR 174, placed upright in a sealed corner, almost perfectly preserved. 3 children and a newborn arranged around him. But his skull was fractured. 3 separate blows. An axe. He was killed at the very beginning of this community. And yet, for the next 200 years, his descendants kept coming back, burying their dead around him. A dynasty built around a violent death. Then, something changed. Around 3100 BCE, the burials stop. Not slowly, completely. No transition, no warning, just silence. A tomb that had been used for generations was suddenly abandoned. So what could stop an entire family line this abruptly? The answer was hidden inside their teeth. Ancient DNA revealed something chilling. Yersinia pestis. Plague. Not the medieval version, but an early form. One that spread through close human contact. Exactly how this community lived. They also found relapsing fever. Multiple infections at once. And the deaths weren't random. Children and young people were dying most. A clear sign of a collapsing population. This wasn't just disease. This was a system breaking. Then the land changed. Farms were abandoned. Forests grew back. The landscape emptied. And for centuries, the tomb stood silent. Until new people arrived. And everything changed. DNA shows over 80% of them came from Iberia, Spain, Portugal. They weren't descendants. They were strangers. They found the tomb and used it, but differently. Different burials, different rituals. Same monument, different people. And this didn't just happen here. Across Europe, the same pattern appears. Collapse, then replacement. France, Germany, Scandinavia, around the same time. The people who built massive stone monuments meant to last forever did. They didn't. Entire populations disappeared. Not just culturally, biologically. And the only reason we know is because of DNA locked inside their teeth for 5,000 years. Subscribe, because this isn't just history. It's a pattern.